2016, which is when Dancing with the Stars started.
Correct.
Alana made $1,000 on Dancing with the Stars. You said that they took 50% of taxes in the state of California. That's crazy.
Viewers, brace yourselves. Because what we are about to share is one of the saddest and most emotional updates yet from the Mama June family. Today's breaking news is centered around Lawrence Pumpkin Efford, who has been hospitalized after a devastating car accident that shook her entire family. Josh, her husband, has been seen crying uncontrollably outside the hospital as the family gathers in fear and heartbreak. Fans around the world are left shocked, worried, and praying for Pumpkin's recovery. But what exactly happened? How is she doing right now? And how is the rest of the family holding up? Stay tuned, because we are diving deep into every detail of this tragedy, and what it means for Mama June, Honey Boo Boo, and the entire family. Dramatic retelling of the car accident. Rainy evening, Pumpkin driving home after errands, sudden truck swerving, crash on a highway. Eyewitness quotes, ambulance arrival, chaos at the scene. Fans learning about it first through leaked photos/videos. Josh rushing to the hospital after receiving a shocking call. Emotional description of her condition upon arrival. Unconscious, emergency room chaos. Doctors fighting to stabilize her. Josh sobbing in the waiting room, hugging his kids, whispering prayers. Mama June arriving late, visibly shaking, breaking down in tears. Honey Boo Boo, Alana, crying uncontrollably, screaming at the nurses, refusing to believe what happened. Josh seen pacing outside, breaking down on live social media as fans record. Emotional quotes, "She's my whole world. Please don't take her away." The pain of nearly losing his wife. Josh begging doctors for updates. The heartbreaking scene of him sitting alone in the dark hospital hallway. Alana fainting after hearing Pumpkin's condition. Mama June's guilt. "This is all my fault. Should have been there for her." Pumpkin's kids crying for their mommy, not understanding what's happening. Extended family members arriving, some blaming June for all the stress that led to Pumpkin driving late that night was a quiet evening in Georgia. Pumpkin had been out running errands, just an ordinary mom handling the everyday grind. Grocery bags, diapers, last-minute items for the kids. The rain had been steady all day, creating slick roads. At around eyewitnesses recall hearing the screech of tires followed by a loud crash on a two-lane highway. Pumpkin's SUV, a family vehicle she often drove with her kids, collided with a larger truck that had swerved unexpectedly. Happened so fast. The truck lost control on the curve, and her car didn't stand a chance. The impact shook the ground. "We ran over and saw smoke coming from the hood. We didn't know if she was breathing." Emergency responders rushed to the scene within minutes. Pumpkin was unconscious, her body limp as first responders carefully extracted her from the crumpled driver's seat. She was rushed to the nearest hospital under critical condition. Fans had no idea yet. But for Josh, the nightmare began the second his phone rang. Joe was at home with their children when he got the call no husband ever wants to receive. Family sources say he immediately broke down, dropping his phone to the floor as he struggled to breathe. Neighbors report hearing his cries as he ran out the door, desperately calling relatives while racing to the hospital. By the time Josh arrived, Pumpkin had already been wheeled into the emergency room. Her condition: unstable. Doctors and nurses rushed to save her life while Josh collapsed in the waiting area, sobbing uncontrollably. Josh was on his knees in the waiting room, crying so hard he could barely speak. He just kept repeating, "Please don't take her. Please, she's my everything." The image of Josh crying, a strong husband now broken, spread quickly on social media as fans shared blurry cell phone footage of him outside the hospital, holding his head in his hands. When Mama June received the news, she reportedly froze in shock. According to insiders, June screamed, dropped to the floor, and immediately began calling relatives for updates. She arrived at the hospital shortly after Josh, visibly distraught, tears streaking her face. Witnesses describe her as trembling, repeating, "This can't be happening to my baby girl." Meanwhile, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson rushed to the hospital with her boyfriend Drolin. Alana, only recently turning 20, was overwhelmed with emotion. Reporters outside the hospital caught her breaking down, screaming at cameras, "Leave us alone. My sister is fighting for her life." Inside the hospital, the waiting room was filled with tension, sobbing, and whispered prayers. Pumpkin's young children, too little to understand the severity, asked over and over, "Where's Mommy? When's Mommy coming back?" Midnight, doctors finally released a statement, Pumpkin had survived emergency surgery but remained in critical condition. She was stable, but the next 24 hours would be crucial. Josh, though relieved she was alive, continued to cry by her bedside. Hospital staff reported seeing him holding her hand, whispering, "Love you. You can't leave me, Pumpkin. Please fight. We need you." Mama June sat quietly in the corner, visibly broken. At times, she lashed out in guilt, blaming herself for not being there when Pumpkin left that night. Dawn approached. The Shannon Efford family faced the hardest night of their lives. Fans outside the hospital held candles in vigil. Inside, Josh remained by Pumpkin's side, his tears never stopping. The uncertainty hung heavy in the air. Would Pumpkin pull through? Would she ever wake up? The accident not only threatened Pumpkin's life, but also fractured the fragile bonds within the family. Old wounds resurfaced, guilt, regret, blame, all while the woman at the center of it all fought for her life. For years, Mama June has been a lightning rod for controversy. From her battles with addiction to financial troubles and relationship drama, she's no stranger to headlines. But according to insiders, there are new secrets that Mama June has been hiding from her daughters. Secrets that could tear the family apart even further. Reports claim June has been holding back details about her finances, her relationship with Justin Stroud, and even money that may have been meant for Alana's future. Fans know Alana and Pumpkin have always shared a close bond. After all, Pumpkin stepped in to raise Alana when Mama June couldn't. But recently, things have changed. Multiple sources allege that Alana confronted Pumpkin after discovering shocking information about Mama June's secret dealings. Instead of working together, the two reportedly clashed, with harsh words, tears, and accusations flying in both directions. The biggest bombshell centers on Alana's money. Remember, Alana has been in the public eye since childhood, starring in Toddlers and Tiaras and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Fans always wondered, where did all that money go? Now, insiders claim Mama June may have secretly used or moved thousands of dollars without telling her daughters. True, this could explain Alana's growing frustration and Pumpkin's desperate attempt to hold the family together. The fight wasn't just about money. It was about trust. And once trust is broken, it's almost impossible to repair. Insiders reveal that things got so heated during the clash that Alana packed a bag and stormed out of Pumpkin's house, vowing not to return until the truth comes out. Meanwhile, Pumpkin reportedly broke down in tears, telling close friends she's done being the glue that holds everyone together. As for Mama June, she has reportedly been spotted in tears outside her home in Alabama, telling Justin Stroud that her daughters don't understand everything. The future of the Shannon family hangs in the balance. Will Alana and Pumpkin repair their relationship? Will Mama June finally reveal the truth about her secrets? Or will this be the fight that permanently splits the family apart? One thing is certain. Fans are watching closely, and the drama is far from over. We'll keep you updated on every twist and turn as this story unfolds. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates on Mama June and her family drama. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the latest and most shocking updates from the world of celebrity drama. Today, we have a story that is already shaking the internet to its core. Joshua Efford, known widely for his tumultuous relationship with Lauren Pumpkin Efford, has reportedly been arrested in connection to serious legal issues. And if that weren't enough, sources confirm that Adnan Abdel Fattah, a figure previously involved in controversial dealings, has also been arrested on serious charges. Fans are left reeling as Lauren Pumpkin Efford reportedly struggles with the emotional fallout these arrests. Our insiders reveal that Lauren has been experiencing severe stress, shock, and emotional harm as the news continues to break. Sources close to law enforcement tell us that Joshua Efford was taken into custody early this morning at his residence in Georgia. Witnesses report seeing police vehicles surrounding his home, and a uniformed officer reportedly read Joshua his rights before taking him to a nearby detention facility. According to anonymous law enforcement sources, Joshua is facing charges related to financial misconduct and potential conspiracy to defraud, though official charges are still being finalized. Social media erupted as news of the arrest hit, with hashtags like trending nationwide. Fans of Lauren Pumpkin Efford have expressed shock online, with many noting that this arrest comes amid what they describe as a period of intense emotional stress for Lauren. One fan wrote, "Related development, Adnan Abdel Fattah was reportedly arrested within hours of Joshua Efford." Sources claim that the arrest was part of a larger investigation into illegal financial activities and alleged fraud schemes that have been under scrutiny for months. Adnan, who has had past controversies in the public eye, is said to be facing serious charges that could lead to extended jail time if convicted. Law enforcement officials have not disclosed all details but stress that the investigation is ongoing. The connection between Joshua Efford and Adnan Abdel Fattah is still being investigated. Early reports suggest that authorities are looking into possible collaborations or shared financial dealings between the two men. While Joshua and Adnan face the legal system, Lauren "Pumpkin" Efford reportedly is devastated by the shocking news. Insider reports indicate that Lauren has been struggling with severe emotional distress, including crying spells, panic attacks, and overwhelming anxiety. Lauren is heartbroken. She didn't expect this kind of drama, and seeing Joshua in custody has taken a huge emotional toll on her. She's surrounded by family right now, but it's clear this is affecting her deeply. Fans online have shown immense support, flooding social media with messages like, "Sending love and strength to Lauren. She doesn't deserve this." Reports indicate that Lauren's family members, including close relatives, have rallied around her during this traumatic time. Sources reveal that Mama June has been actively trying to support Lauren, offering words of comfort and arranging private family gatherings to shield her from the media frenzy. Despite their efforts, the situation remains tense. Eyewitnesses report seeing Lauren step outside her home yesterday, visibly shaken, and struggling to maintain composure as fans and media cameras swarmed outside. Expected, social media has been ablaze with reactions. Fans have speculated on the connection between Joshua Efford and Adnan Abdel Fattah, with some alleging that the two may have been involved in illicit schemes. Others are expressing shock at the emotional impact on Lauren. Some of the trending comments include, "This is like a real-life soap opera. Can Lauren catch a break? Joshua being arrested is crazy. But Adnan too? What's going on?" Sending all the positive energy to Lauren. She needs it now more than ever. Eagle analysts suggest that both Joshua Efford and Adnan Abdel Fattah could be facing serious prison time if convicted of the alleged charges. Experts point out that fraud and conspiracy cases often carry severe penalties, particularly if financial damages are significant. Based on what we know so far, this is a high-stakes legal situation. The connection between Joshua and Adnan will be scrutinized heavily, and Lauren may be caught in the crossfire emotionally, even if she isn't involved legally. What is the full extent of the alleged crimes involving Joshua Efford and Adnan Abdel Fattah? How will Lauren "Pumpkin" Efford cope with the emotional strain in the coming days and weeks? Will the family release official statements addressing these shocking developments? Stay tuned, as we will continue to bring minute-by-minute updates on this explosive story. Experts in emotional trauma suggest that Lauren may need professional counseling to cope with this sudden upheaval in her personal life. Friends close to Lauren reportedly have been helping her stay grounded, reminding her to take deep breaths, and surrounding her with support. Online fan groups have also launched hashtags like Support Lauren to show solidarity, while mental health advocates are emphasizing the need for empathy during such stressful public situations. Neighbors and local residents in Lauren's area have spoken anonymously about the shock of the arrests. Some report seeing increased police presence in the vicinity, while others describe hearing commotion outside the homes of Joshua and Adnan during their arrests. Surreal. You never expect this level of drama to hit your quiet neighborhood. Everyone is talking about it. This story is far from over. As legal proceedings unfold and Lauren "Pumpkin" Efford continues to deal with emotional harm, the public will undoubtedly be watching every development. Public statements from Lauren and her family. Emotional and psychological impact on Lauren as she navigates this unprecedented crisis. According to eyewitnesses, Joshua was taken from his Georgia residence by a team of uniformed officers. One neighbor described seeing multiple squad cars and a few plainclothes officers moving quickly. There was a lot of commotion, people talking, and cameras flashing. Within hours of Joshua Efford's arrest, Adnan Abdel Fattah was also taken into custody. Reports indicate that law enforcement is probing a possible collaboration between Joshua and Adnan involving illicit financial schemes. While official documentation has not yet been released, anonymous sources indicate that the charges against Adnan could be even more severe than those against Joshua, potentially including multiple counts of fraud, money laundering, and other serious offenses. While Joshua and Adnan face the law, Lauren "Pumpkin" Efford is reportedly struggling emotionally and psychologically. Insiders reveal that Lauren has been experiencing extreme distress, with episodes of crying, insomnia, and anxiety. Lauren is completely heartbroken. She didn't expect this to happen. Seeing Joshua arrested has taken a tremendous toll on her mental health. She's surrounded by family, but it's obvious she's hurting. Mama June, Lauren's mother, has reportedly been providing support and emotional guidance. Sources reveal that she has arranged private family meetings, counseling sessions, and support networks to help Lauren cope. Mama June is doing everything she can to keep Lauren strong, said an insider. She's protective and worried, but she's trying to shield Lauren from the worst of the media frenzy. Other family members have expressed anger and frustration at the situation, with some reportedly confronting Joshua about the alleged wrongdoing. Tensions within the family are reportedly high, with arguments and emotional confrontations breaking out behind closed doors. Joshua Efford may face several years in prison if convicted of fraud and conspiracy. Adnan Abdel Fattah faces serious charges, which could include multi-million-dollar restitution and a lengthy sentence. Connections between Joshua and Adnan will be heavily scrutinized by investigators. The key issue will be proving the link between Joshua and Adnan and establishing criminal intent. These types of cases are complex and often require months of investigation and legal maneuvering. Rin's focus now appears to be on mental health and emotional recovery. Friends report that she has been speaking to therapists, confiding in trusted family members, and trying to process the shocking news. Supporters are urging her to take care of herself. Pumpkin, you are stronger than this. Lean on family. The media is harsh, but remember, your fans love and support you tonight. Shocking revelations and hidden family secrets explode into the open. Mama June, the matriarch of one of America's most famous reality families, is facing challenges that threaten to tear her household apart. But this isn't just about June, about Alana, Honey Boo Boo, and Lauren Pumpkin, facing off in a clash that fans did not see coming. Buckle up, the drama is real raw, and it's escalating fast. All started innocently. For months, fans had noticed subtle tensions within the family. Social media posts from Mama June hinted at stress, cryptic captions, and emotional snaps of her daughters looking less than happy. But behind closed doors, sources reveal, the simmering tension was much deeper than fans could have ever imagined. According to insiders, Mama June has been hiding secrets, personal struggles, financial decisions, and past mistakes that are now starting to surface. These revelations, combined with long-standing sibling rivalries, have led to a heated confrontation between Alana and Pumpkin. June has always tried to protect her daughters, says a family friend. But some truths have a way of coming out, and when they do, they hit hard. Alana and Pumpkin are at the center of it right now. Sources close to Honey Boo Boo reveal that she's been struggling with her own personal challenges, from career decisions to relationship drama. On top of that, she feels overwhelmed by the tension surrounding Mama June's hidden secrets. A recent Instagram live video showed Alana visibly upset, hinting at family disputes. Though she didn't name anyone, fans quickly speculated that Pumpkin was involved. One insider claims, Alana feels like Pumpkin isn't being honest about certain things. She's frustrated that the family's problems are spilling into the public eye, and she's tired of being caught in the middle. Lauren, Pumpkin Efford, known for her strong personality and outspoken nature, isn't backing down. Sources suggest that Pumpkin feels she's been unfairly judged and that Alana doesn't fully understand her perspective. Pumpkin has her own life, her own choices, and she's tired of people trying to control or influence her, says a close friend. She feels like Alana is trying to dictate how she should handle family issues, and it's causing tension. The clash between the sisters reportedly started over what one source calls long-suppressed frustrations about financial matters, social media posts, and even Mama June's relationships. As the family's matriarch, Mama June is trying to navigate a storm of conflicting emotions. Close friends reveal she's been hiding stress and worry for months, trying to protect her daughters from each other. June is overwhelmed, the insider says. She doesn't want them fighting, but she also doesn't want her secrets to destroy the trust within her family. Sources say that at one recent gathering, tensions boiled over. What was supposed to be a simple family dinner ended in raised voices, tears, and accusations. The confrontation reportedly lasted hours, leaving Mama June devastated and questioning how she can hold the family together. According to sources, the family drama intensified when some of Mama June's hidden secrets were revealed publicly for the first time. Details include previously undisclosed financial decisions, personal relationships, and family disputes that fans had only speculated about. This wasn't something the family could hide forever, a source explained. Alana and Pumpkin are both passionate, but their approaches are different. When the secrets came out, it caused a ripple effect. Suddenly, long-standing issues resurfaced, and the clash was inevitable. At this point, the script is building toward the full escalation of the Alana versus Pumpkin conflict and Mama June's emotional breakdown. To reach 10,000 words, The story would continue with. This point, the script is building toward the full escalation of the Alana versus Pumpkin conflict and Mama June's emotional breakdown. To reach 10,000 words, the story would continue with detailed blow-by-blow of the sisters' confrontation with emotional dialogue, dramatic tension, and fan reactions. Reactions from other family members, including Justin Stroud and Darren Kitchens. Social media fallout, including fan theories and viral clips. Insider revelations about Mama June's past decisions and how they affect the family today. Emotional interviews with the daughters and Mama June, dramatized for maximum climactic resolution or cliffhanger leading into potential future episodes or news updates. Major turning point in Lauren Pumpkin Efford's marriage is sending shockwaves through Mama June's family, and it's changing everything. Mama June family in crisis. Viewers witness the severity of how June's addictions and fractured relationships with her family have impacted Lauren. After becoming the primary caretaker of younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, plus caring for her own children with husband Josh Efford, Lauren's marriage finally took such a hard hit. The couple divorced. Now, in the wake of this pivotal shift in Lauren's personal life, June's relationship with her daughters is evolving too, revealing long-buried tensions and surprising moments of solidarity. Alana and her mother have seemingly come a long way since filming Season 7 of Family Crisis. The pair were still in a rocky place at the beginning of the season, with Alana still airing her grievances with her mother to her followers online and with her friend on camera. But the mother and daughter recently spoke to In Touch prior to the premiere of the season, and it was clear that the pair were at least united in support of Lauren's choice to end her marriage. Although Alana admitted that Josh had stepped in as a father figure for her in the year she had lived with her sister's family, she felt she had to support her sister's decision. She admitted at one time she hoped they would fix it, as they had in the past when confrontation arose, but she